Please, can we be seated? Please. Please. One house, please. Our VIP guests, please, in front here. We are still on live television. We are still on live TV, please.
Hello? Hello? Please sit down, sit down. Sit down, sit down. The function is not over. Sit down, sit down.
Security men at the gate, please, can we
Close the
man that gate properly?
Sit down, sit down, sit down.
If you had joined me to viewing that video, you would have even somehow thought that Imolites or Southeasterners were rude to Kazim Shettima, the vice presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, APC. You saw them walking out on him, despite calls by the MC and even the governor of Imo State. They didn't listen. And so a lot of persons actually wanted to know why. And that's why I'm here, to show you why Imolites walked out on Kazim Shettima. Right? And then, beyond the spectrum of Imolites, I think it was even absurd that Kazim Shettima would have the guts to step his foot on Southeast Nigeria, despite all the evils he has communicated to his friends and cronies about his agenda or hatred for Igbos. Unfortunately, because it's politics time, some persons have collected money from some money bags, and then they are trying to rebrand, do damage control for a lot of personalities and whitewash them and all that. If not, sincerely, in a normal situation, that picture is enough for you to see that someone like Kazim Shettima should be away from politics because of what came out from his mouth.
To tell you the truth, they lost the northern people, notwithstanding the presidency. Honestly, the trust at least of the Southeast is finished. And I assure you too, in Yoruba land, listen to me, I am coming. I am coming.
Really helped Northerners in 1979.
I am coming, please.
They helped Shagari.
Listen to me, not that they help themselves, gentlemen, please. We don't need anybody in this country. They help themselves. And we have food. So Igbos are actually helping themselves. Let me tell you, even in Yoruba land, let me tell you what they will do to Igbo this time. What Oba of Lagos said that we are pushing them to the ocean. Most of these markets that are banning in Lagos, look at it, they are Igbo-dominated markets. You get me? In fact, some Yorubas were telling me when I was in Lagos last weekend that it is we, the Northerners, when we are in charge of Lagos as federal capital, that open room for Igbos to come and dominate them. And it's over now. And it's over. All the businesses Igbos are doing, we are going to bring it and do it. Do you get me? Fashola for the past 5 years have refused to approve any industry, especially pharmaceutical, to Igbo people. Find out.
You are right. Exactly, you are right.
Do you get me?
Right.
So the Yorubas in these 4 years, that's what we are telling ourselves. If we in the North want to be useless again, let us be. But the Yoruba people in the 4 years, they want to control their land completely. That's why Buhari have to sign that Lagos is going to be given special status. We are going to have a kind of semi-regional system. Lagos is going to have special status. It means nobody again will control Lagos. The indigenes of Lagos are the ones that are going to control Lagos. They can form land policies. Do you get me? They may decide to say, you as a Yoruba man in Lagos, you will pay 5,000 naira per annum for a land. As me as a Hausa man, I will pay 10,000 naira. Igbo man will pay 1 million naira. This is why they are heading for. Do you get me? So now, unfortunately, again, the attitude of the Igbos have made the illiterate Northerners who have not gone to school to realize now. I said they are powerful. They are the one who give these people land to stay. They are the one who give them food by the power of God. They are the one who accommodated them by the power of God. Do you get me? Since Igbos can turn around and humiliate us Look at what they did to us. Those people that they assembled, about 400 of them, and called them Boko Haram. Do you understand? Do you know that they picked them one by one? They were not moving in convoy. They made some of them to drink their urine. Some also have to come and meet the president and tell him that, look, if one person is killed among these people, I'm telling you, no Igbo man will come out of Kano. That was how they released the Hausa people from Jigawa and Kano, whom they selected and arrested and called them Boko Haram. 2, you are in Nigeria, I'm in Nigeria. Rochas was actually brought up in the north. But it is in his own state. That's why we are telling you, even the Amechi, the Rochas of Color that are MP, we don't trust them. They are on their own. Let me tell you this. They are on their own. Nobody can deceive us again. We are wise now.
Businessmen, they are businessmen.
No, what I'm telling you is that Rochas he is running to Sultan. He didn't know Sultan has no significance in this government. Even last 2 days he was in Sokoto. He didn't know that even Sultan has no significance in this government. He was in this north. It was Rochas state, Imo state, that they started saying that Hausa people must have ID card to live in that state.
Yes.
Can you hear me? They say Hausa people must have ID card to live in state.
Yes.
Until when we mobilize our people here and say, okay, in that case, all Southerners must live north. Then Jonathan now realized that there was something going on. He said, no, these things have to stop. So are we mad? Do you get me? Count every 5 shops in this north. 4 shops are owned by Igbos. What is Igbo's contribution in the economy? It's not trade, and fraudulent trade for that matter, including you. Igbo have cheated you, unless if you are not buying spare parts and tires and medicine. So or not so?
It's so allergic.
Do you get me? Yet we accommodated them. Is it going to Dubai to bring fake drugs that we cannot do it? Now the plan is drugs now. No Igbo man will again sell drugs in this north. We are going to bring it from Kano. Drugs are brought by air. They are going to open massive coolers, rooms in Kano and import it all north, and maybe whatever want to buy, come and buy from Kano. No Igbo will sell drugs again. We are tired of all this nonsense. We know how to control our places the way they control their own. What we are saying is that we are all Nigerians, but we are going to learn what they are doing in Southeast and do it in the North too. Simple. Yes. We don't have ancestors, but if Buhari today, as president of this country, want to buy land in the East, he will go and negotiate everything. Tomorrow the chiefs will come and tell him that ancestors met them yesterday night and said they should not sell the land for them. So we don't have ancestors, or we are betraying ourselves. We now, our ancestors have told us that we have been careless. That's why we suffered for the past 6 years. We have to wake up now. It's a very serious thing.
Move forward.
Horrendous. Unthinkable. For a man to be this bitter. Okay, it's fine. It's fine that you are not so comfortable. Just like Niger Delta, the hen that is laying the golden egg for our economy, right? That's how Southeast Nigeria has become the hen laying the golden egg for our business and trade and investment. Of course, also politically. That's why anytime anyone wants to become president of this country, they will go to the Igbos and say, after my tenure, I will make you president. Buhari did it. Atiku is doing it now. I hear that APC is doing it again now. That has always been the drama. But of course, it's painful that the Igbos are not seeing that they are being used every time. Why will somebody hate you people like this? And you still want to vote him? You are still going to campaign. Why? Is this not enough? And you think that it ends there? It's not just Kasim Shettima. There is a grand interest from certain sections of this country to continually put the Igbos in perpetual bondage. A couple of days ago, a Twitter handler who said he's a car dealer went on Twitter to rant that Inosimoto, because of course he heard that Inosimoto is not getting entrance into neighboring countries and even federal government, the FROSC and all that, recommending the vehicle to be used in some of their dealings. This man went on to criticize and said Inosimoto is worse and named other car brands that should be used and laid allegations here and there. But thank God for Inosimotos. I was happy about the move to try to ensure that they had redress on that. Okay, the interest was to even know what was happening. After 1 or 2 inquiry tweets, the guy deleted his tweet and went missing in action. MIA. He got back several. I know that Inosimoto would have started the legal procedure to have returned to say that his phones were stolen. Another Notana. I'm the last person to play tribal politics, but I can tell you, the Igbos must open their eyes and be smart this time. It's not about you are. It's not even about Peter Obi. It's about the fact that this element, this certain section, certain persons are vowed that it never be well with your region. Unfortunately, you are supporting them because you allow your leaders to decide for you. Ask yourself, what has been the benefit of these people to you? What have you not done to the growth of this country? Unfortunately, the element like Kazim Shettima, this other Suleiman guy, who has now come out to say that he never did, he has not had any encounter, he even recommended that Enosi Motor should be used. If not for the effort of the brand to correcting that. This is how it happens in different pockets of interest everywhere. You love the people, where your brothers not crying on national TV that Buhari should remember the promise he made to them in 2015 that he will hand over to an Igbo man when he's done. Was that remembered? Unfortunately, now, again, I'm not playing about politics. Peter Obi is not, I'm not from Igbo. Peter Obi is not my brother. I just think he's the better candidate of all of them. But the truth is said, let's stop deceiving ourselves. Element like Kazim Shettima should be made to apologize or withdraw from the race because you do not deserve to be vice president. How can you become a vice president of a country with that kind of bitterness? You heard the audio. Communicate to another person. That level of hatred for a people. God forbid bad thing. This is why I can never support Tinubu and Kazim Shettima. Never. Even if Kazim Shettima was to be a Christian with that kind of heart, he doesn't deserve to have any space in the leadership of this country. Share this video and let it go around. Share it to your brothers and sisters who are still thinking that APC has got plans for you. Let this video get to, let them see and watch. Let them hear what a man has in heart. He was an ex-governor this time. Imagine this man become vice president. God forbid.